Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Josh.
And this is a very special, hey, you're not releasing a commentary on a Monday. We know.
You say that like people actually complain.
We know.
Zach.
But this is
Mitch, now that you listen.
this is a very special birthday commentary.
Gee, what makes it so special, Sam?
Well, Joshua.
If you didn't interrupt him.
Joshua, why don't you tell me?
This happens to be my birthday pick.
And it is John Woo's Hard-Boiled, the last film he does before going over to work on American films like Face Off and Mission Impossible 2 and Wind Talkers. But yeah, Josh, why did you make this your birthday pick?
Well, I'd always been a fan of John Woo films
Especially Mission Impossible 2.
after I'd properly discovered them. Like, I'd been a fan of the film Face Off, Mission Impossible 2, but didn't really ever get to know of John Woo's work until I played a modification game for the original game Half-Life called The Specialist, which introduced me to sort of like the characters and different types of styles of films that John Woo was most known for, which was action, adventure, lots of gunfights, actors like Chow Yun-Fat, kind of what is known as a genre as heroic bloodshed films.
Yeah, very big in Hong Kong. Very big. It's what made Chow Yun-Fat a star. This is, not the first time he's worked with him. He's worked with him on The Killer and stuff. This is the first time you guys have seen it?
Yes, it is.
Yep, never seen it before.
You'll be a fan. There's two really big standout gunfights that occur in this film. And, of course, say what you will about Mission Impossible 2, the gunfights, I think, are the best part of that film.
Definitely.
The motorcycles.
Yeah, the motorcycles.
Where Tom Cruise pauses while he's flying and goes, wow, this mission just got a lot more impossible.
And John Woo looks at him and tells him to get out.
Also, like with every John Woo film, there is dove scenes in this one.
Good.
But
Pigeons?
yes, Jake, even pigeons. But the dove scenes in these types of films aren't as outlandish as like Mission Impossible 2 sets them up to be as well.
Yeah. Or Face Off.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're in Wind Talkers. But anyway.
If
Which
they
is
are,
why
they're
it's his
probably
weakest
shot
one.
out of the air.
Yeah. But anyway, Chris, without much further ado, start us off.
Yeah, so, Josh, I assume this is just a standard DVD release. Nothing special. Are you aware of any special editions that our viewers, our listeners, would have to be concerned about?
I mean, this was like the most special edition version they had at the time.
Well, I mean, like, are there like director's cuts or something like that?
None
that they
as far
need
as
to...
I'm aware of.
Okay, so you should be fine with whatever medium you're using to watch the movie. We have the movie all set to go. The counter's at all zeros, and I'm going to give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And we start right off with Dragon Dynasty.
The best dynasty.
Yeah. This almost sounds like the Resident Evil music.
A little bit. Also, thankfully with this film, they don't go for subtitles. They just go for overdubbing. And most of it works well, I think, for the characters.
I mean, that'll work with me because I've never been very good at reading subtitles. A
Yeah.
lot of our friends that are like big into anime are just like, I can never watch a movie with English dubbing. And I'm like, I can't appreciate the entirety of the story if I have to read it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read a book and watch a film at the same
Right.
time.
So thank you, Hard-Boiled. Although I'm sure, like with the DVD, you have the option of listening to it with the original dialogue and reading along.
Probably.
What kind of asshole drinks Schweppes?
Well, after seeing how he creates this drink, I've always kind of wanted to try this.
Oh, do it! You should go to the bar and just be like,
I feel like the Bean would probably be like, get the fuck out of here.
and he exhales smoke after drinking it. Nice.
The idea of John Woo's character.
Wait a minute. This is the best movie ever made.
The idea of Chow Yun-Fat's character being a jazz aficionado was something that was personally requested by Chow Yun-Fat to inject in the script. Because he's like, we need to give him more personality. He can't just be some guy that like...
He can't just be some hard-boiled cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the touch of personality that
touch of death.
Yeah. That
It
Chow Yun
works
wanted.
for this film.
Yeah. And also, John Woo was a big jazz fan, so it wasn't really hard for him to... he wasn't like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
But this was a movie that went into production with the script without a shooting script ready. And sometimes that turns out into garbage, Fantastic Four. Sometimes it turns into solid. Sometimes it turns out really well.
Solid gold, you might say.
Like the Solid Gold Dancers.
Yep.
Scrooged commentary available now. Hey,
Yeah.
look, everybody, it's the set of Blade Runner. Not really.
Is he trying to look up her skirt with a mirror? I mean, it looked like a golf club. That's probably what it was, but both make
Golf
as little
club,
sense.
mirror. What's the difference?
Right? They're all perverts. Hear that, golfers? Taking you to task.
Especially you, Tiger.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong.
That's easy pickings there.
Low-hanging fruit if I ever seen.
He's retired. Or retiring.
The whole idea of like gun kata is really thanks to John Woo, I think. The kind of the martial arts of guns.
Yeah. Like a lot of things, like Max Payne. There's just a whole lot of pop cultural things that owe thanks to the films of John Woo.
It's the other half that counts.
The tea room.
Remember in Rocky when Rocky talks about how the birds look like candy? Look like flying candy.
You get to see flying candy explode here, pretty much.
Ever want to go to Asia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Though I'm kind of curious what is up with all the birds in the tea room.
Well, to make sure that the coal miners are safe.
Exactly.
They're not all canaries.
But yeah, that is kind of weird.
It's just their. I'm assuming it's just their like gimmick.
Okay.
Bird cage or something.
Ah.
I don't read Mandarin Chinese. Maybe that's what that said.
You know what's cool? We have the internet, and I can check.
Dick.
Aha, I knew it was a mirror all along.
I feel like, you know who one of the producers on, speaking of influences and commentaries we've done before, one of the producers on this movie was Sui Hark, who would later go on to direct Double Team.
Huh.
Which is why that film kind of has a Hong Kong flavor to it.
Yeah.
That's about, I mean, I'm not saying that makes it better.
It does help. A little.
It doesn't, that's not my issue with Double Team. When you're sitting in the bar and the frat boys are broing out. Oh, my fucking bird!
Clang. Well, now he's in some real hot water.
Oh, look, there's guns hiding.
And now that bird goes escaping.
Dual wielding Yun-Fat. It's the role, man.
That's right.
Works every time.
Learn that from Riggs.
This one's for you, Riggs.
Yeah.
The secret to winning every gunfight: have 2 guns.
Shooting left and right with the Glock and the Mac. So many innocent bystanders just get fucked.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about going to a tea room now anymore.
Just don't go to the ones in Hong Kong. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
If you see Chow Yun-Fat enter, leave.
Immediately. Check, please.
Make sure the check isn't concealing 2 guns either.
The most I can find about the birds and the tea house is just that it's a tradition to have birds there.
Maybe because of the generation of coal miners.
Maybe. I think like the most information I could find is that, or like the most specific information is that in a lot of places, elderly patrons will come in for morning tea with a bird in a cage and a newspaper. So I'm thinking maybe it stems from an old custom of like back on the country where you just heard birds chirping while you were sipping on your tea on the porch or something like that.
You got to feel sorry for all these people that aren't running fast enough because they just get rocked.
They're not even running.
Like that woman.
It's not even an issue of running fast enough. They just happen to, unfortunately, be in front of the guy's way.
Like they aren't even trying to avoid collateral damage.
You know what's funny? When Face Off first came out, I saw it in the theater with my mom, and both of ours like main complaint was that there was just so much like wanton destruction of like innocent people, and so now I just
John
see
Woo
it's
staple.
it's a typical John Woo thing of just obliterating innocent bystanders.
The tea house sequence was one of the first things shot for the film because they found out this like cool looking tea house in Hong Kong was scheduled for being shut down.
The score for this film is also really, really good.
But yeah, so like even without having a script, like knowing exactly what they were going to film, they're like, we need to use this tea house as the setting for a fucking action sequence.
Well done, John. Well done.
Woo! Bet he hates that.
I'm sure he loves it.
Or it's like a cultural thing that he doesn't understand.
Yeah, it's just like, well, yeah, it's my name.
He's never watched the ECW with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, what an idiot cop.
He learned from Speed, you shoot the hostage.
And you get ventilated for it.
I think the idea of like, yeah, a guy's getting like...
I love squibs in movies. Squibs all the way.
You and Matt Gorley.
I also love bullets
And
that pretty much look like they explode everything as well. Like
So you love the Hateful Eight.
Yeah, like there's a tiny grenade packed into every bullet.
Explosive rounds.
Yeah.
Explosive.
Dread, yeah. Grenades.
Hayeks.
Flared. Drax.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is? Diesel?
Remember, for sanitary reasons,
no,
always
Razor Ramon.
spit out your toothpick
Scott
/ match before you eviscerate someone's brains.
Yeah, you don't want to keep chewing it if there's got like brains all over it.
Or
Yeah.
ventilate their head.
Yeah.
Scott Hall. He would just do the worst Scarface impression every time.
Ugh.
Say goodnight to the bad guy. Just like he'd be like, all right, we got it.
I have 2 toothpicks, one in my mouth and one behind my ear, so I can throw one and then immediately replace it.
Yeah. I remember when
was
he
the
just showed
worst.
up randomly on WCW.
Yeah.
I'm Scott Hall now.
Well, because they didn't have legal rights to
It's true.
Diesel or Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
I'm sure he wasn't going to be that good of a way.
All these innocent people dead, but you're the one I care about.
Mm.
Why can't I quit you?
It's even got the Lethal Weapon sax.
Yeah. For a second, I thought this was an outtake from The River. He's my favorite cop friend. Now he dead. Now he dead. He hated flowers.
Couldn't even be bothered to overcrank this while they were filming it, so we have to sit and watch this choppy ass slow mo.
That's why it's 2 hours long. This movie's really an hour and a half.
It's actually 75 minutes
Yeah.
worth of movie. But
There's just a lot of slow-mo gunfights.
Brother.
letter was sent to me from colonial times. It had the wax stamp. And
Opens it up and it's skinny Steve Rogers.
So basically a photo of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, Josh was my best friend. Bye, Josh.
It's going to set off a fire alarm.
Yeah.
Now
How
I can-
inconsiderate of him.
Yeah. Chow Yun-Fat's now like, man, I can switch from jazz to the blues.
Yeah. Because look at the blue lights. That's how you know
And the blue he's wearing.
it's the blues.
He's blue, Dabu D, Dabu Die.
There's a millisecond there, and I know what you're doing.
That's John Woo himself.
Oh, it's Tarantino.
Well, it was Chow Yun-Fat that wanted him to show up. He's like, yo, man, you and I are friends. We've made so many movies. You need to be in this fucking movie as, like, my bro at the bar. And he's like, fine.
He shows up in the official sequel to this movie as well.
The video game Stranglehold.
Yes, though it's
Which
only in
the-
the menu.
The preview was available on the DVD that we're watching, so therefore it should be on the DVD you're watching.
Yes.
Otherwise, you pirated it, and you're a terrible person. Or you have a version that doesn't have that. Ooh.
Get
Oh,
it.
Get it.
Do it. Live it.
He's like, I can barely hear this because I have the top down, but I'm going to dance along anyway.
I've seen the future and it works.
Finger guns. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
And roll credits. That's
Yeah.
the episode, folks.
Finn.
It's been another commentary from Giga. Ooh. Doesn't like germs.
That's how you know he's a professional.
That's how you know he's a bad guy. Only bad guys are germophobic. Ooh. It's the most exciting jaunt down to a
I
library
have
I've
to
ever
say,
watched.
as guys that haven't seen a lot of, like, Hong Kong films, does this just feel like a string of music videos to you guys?
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
No.
Bad music videos, too.
In Hong Kong, this is what it's like to rent out a book at a library.
This music plays. Oh.
That's what we call
Until you've reached your final destination.
a music cue.
Mm.
$10 says there's a surprise hiding in this book.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
That's why it pays to read, kids. You might find a surprise in your book.
I feel, if anything, this is an advertisement against going to the library.
Yeah.
For who?
Corinthians 1:17. You're dead.
Well, that's got to be a line in one of our movies now. It'll be like our remake of Pulp Fiction.
Oh, look, he brought a bag lunch to a crime scene.
Morning Glory.
He's trying to eat. He's trying to eat healthier.
Shot at close range.
Please tell me Chow Yun-Fat's not the first one to realize that that's book-shaped. It's a book.
Sorry to disappoint you, Chris, but I think he is.
God. World's greatest detective.
Yeah. Now he has to match the book. That's how you solve the crime.
Like Cinderella style.
Yeah.
Yeah, little did you know he was actually up originally for the role of Batman.
Makes sense.
I'd believe it.
Makes sense.
He just magically knows where to go. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the.
This is the villain, Chris.
No, it's not.
Pay attention.
I should handle this with gloves, but I'm not.
In case you ever want to kill anyone else in the library.
Shakespeare. Got it.
I love that it freezes
Yeah, right?
and then fades. It's like something made on a slideshow. It's fantastic. Interesting. 6905 actually means nothing.
Oh.
Nothing at all.
And I think the man who directed this would go on to give us such gems as Face Off and Mission
love
Impossible
Face
2.
Off.
Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 2.
So basically, this started the way that Lethal Weapon 2 was supposed to end.
Yeah, and then tie into Blade Runner with the origami.
I took this picture.
You know I'm a replicant because I'm surrounded by origami cranes.
Have you seen this man?
This is going to sound really random, but do you remember when you ran into the Scottish, like the Sean Connery man at Taco Bell that wanted to build his own tacos?
Yeah, it was the day before we left for San Diego Comic-Con because I was like buying supplies or something, and I was like, I gotta get some Taco Bell, and so that's gonna overflow, bro. Oh, it's spilling your stuff. Now you look silly. Yeah,
Only to you, Jake.
I know. I walked into Taco Bell and I was like waiting on my food, and this like Scottish, I guess just Sean Connery man, walked in and he's like, I'd like 3 tacos, please. And the guy was like, okay. And he's like, but I don't want them made. And the guy was like, what? And he was like, basically, he wanted them to make like a kit so he can go home and make the tacos. Now, that either means two things. He's an insane person, or he's been lying to his wife and being like, I make these tacos. And so, yeah, I left before. I should have stayed. But, yeah, the guy was like, you know, with the meat on the side, the cheese on the side, the cheese on the side, lettuce on the side. And the guy was like, sir. And the guy was like, I get what you're saying, but I don't know how to check you out. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Is that an eagle?
He was so excited.
You don't get excited when you question if something's illegal?
No.
I know what I do is illegal.
Love interest. There's the girl that I like. Now more
and
than
me.
ever.
Tequila.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Can there be a crossover between this and Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Dude, there could be a crossover with this and any movie ever made. It opens itself for that.
That's how good this movie is.
It's true. It's true.
It crosses over into anything.
Honestly, I'll take Hard Boiled over The Killer.
What about Itchy the Killer?
Yes. Still yes.
What about Killers by Iron Maiden?
What about Natural Born Killers?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Because this is more fun. Sometimes Natural Born Killers gets a little hard to watch.
Hard boiled or Once a Thief?
I don't know what
Always
that
a
is.
thief.
Always a Thief.
Probably Hard Boiled.
The real crime is we didn't get to hear their actual singing voices in that scene.
You can always switch it to the to the right dialogue.
This is true.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween, Mr. Joshua.
Oh, at least you paid for the laundry.
Chow Yun-Fat, actually, but you're close.
It's like an Inspector Gadget moment right there.
You need Penny and the dog.
Well, Penny had just walked out of the room, and here's the dog.
Why skin the apple? Skin's fine.
Because he can.
That's how you know he's affluent.
And evil.
I'm so rich, I can just waste the skin. Hey, we're douchebags.
Have you heard the new Metallica?
It's metal. Who let the dogs out?
Like a naughty boy.
I'd spank you over my knee. Like any true gangster.
Hey. What's Johnny doing out on a Tuesday night? Johnny can't read. Johnny can't write.
I can't argue with that logic at all.
He can't be up to any good.
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
Never give up.
There was a thing that you had posted or responded to John Cena on Twitter once, and I didn't realize I was signed in as the Geek Out podcast.
Yeah.
So I responded as #respect, and then I was like, "Oh, I did it as Geek Out," and I was like, "But that still makes sense."
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I looked at it. I was like, it's fine. Oh.
Thanks.
But
That's why I told the story.
But do you also respect hustle and loyalty?
Yeah. Do you like? I think I asked you before, but do you like John Cena more in Trainwreck or more in Sisters?
I think I'm gonna lean towards Trainwreck.
Yeah. What is this shit?
But I would love if they ever decided to turn John Cena heel for him to be the exact same character that he is in Sisters.
Yeah. Does he work for like TSA or whatever? Like in the end?
Yeah.
He's like, TSA's gonna have to wait for this. I ain't coming to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think that's the last we see of him, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's like a post.
Yeah, I wish there
Like,
had been like
he's the boyfriend
like,
now,
there banging Tina Fey while she's trying to clean the penis off the wall or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is this Dirty Harry?
Anything.
Souvenir.
Bitches leave.
I think I told that story before, but like the screenwriter of RoboCop will be out to dinner, and like people will walk up to him and his wife, and they'll just be like they'll just walk up to the guy and be like, "Bitches leave," and then walk away. He'll be like, "Oh, thanks," and then he'll have to explain to his wife, "No, it's from a movie I wrote." Whoa!
Ooh.
You didn't tell me this is a sexy movie, Josh.
Mm. You didn't hear the sex?
That's true. I should have known better. At the jazz bar where I play jazz.
Out this damn spot.
Okay.
The overdubbing in this film is a thing of beauty.
Well, you can tell that it's done by
English people.
Australians because
yeah.
Since they're so close to the rest of
Okay.
Asia, they see a lot of the English dubbing.
Although you listen to how Chow Yun-Fat sounds when he actually does start speaking in films, and this is pretty close to it.
Well, it's always interesting to me because a lot of people in China and Europe have a kind of British pronunciation for a lot of things because that's who teaches.
Yep.
Yup.
That's why they love tea. That's not true. They had tea first.
It's like there's got to be a quicker way to get the bullets out of the magazine.
There is, but it doesn't look as cool, Sam.
Yes, Sam. God. Don't you know anything about flair and substance?
This film's got it in spades.
It's on the front cover. It's a quote by Josh. This film's got it in spades. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Oh, that was the best cue
Yeah.
I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding. That was awesome.
Josh is... sorry, not Josh. Well, Josh too. But Jake is like at half chub right now.
No, that's it. That's as good as it gets.
Just like that Jack Nicholson movie.
That's not a half chub.
That's actually a double chub.
Yeah.
I've been working up to it.
Ever since you heard about Mr. Robot.
Yep. This is another somewhat big action piece as well.
So far, it's been gripping.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few, but the marquee ones are the tea house and the hospital.
Yeah.
The original plot of the film was the bad guy was trying to poison babies, which is why so much of the climax takes place in the maternity ward. But they thought it was too dark. They're like, nobody's gonna want to watch a movie where a dude's poisoning fucking babies. Just make him a gun smuggler. And they're like, oh, okay.
I'll watch a movie about a guy poisoning babies. Bring it on.
You'll bear
John
that
Woo.
cross.
Yeah. That'll be my burden.
Yeah. Set.
Hashtag no regrets. Hashtag okay.
Okay.
There needed to be another cue moment there, man. The helmet or gun thrown.
I feel like this was a deleted scene from Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Beat the original fucking ending of that movie.
It's in a dance move, isn't it?
With the slow motion backwards jump.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you really sell getting shot on film.
If Tarantino's taught him anything.
Yeah, that's how they sell it.
Again, everyone's packing explosive rounds in these films.
Then the fact that just everything blows up.
Yeah, that too.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now that
Whew.
was skill. And not only the explosive rounds, but they cause you to fly through the air like you're fucking Peter Pan.
These are my dreams, guys. This is what happens in my dreams. The ones that don't have any sex in them.
Sam, what do you...
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That's what happens.
Shit.
Yeah, I get run over by a motorcycle and then shot
Let's
twice.
hug.
What are you taking before you go to bed? Because goddamn, I need some of that. If it's just the shit you dream.
7-Eleven coffee
How's-
and pizza rolls.
And
Oh,
how is-
pizza
how is-
rolls.
How
Yeah,
is that
man.
not the sex?
With
These are
pizza
just
rolls, do you just do the like the cheese ones, or do you do like
I'm going pepperoni.
really?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't mind the 4 cheese, but if you're giving me the choice, I'm going pepperoni.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Is this enough broken glass for you guys?
Never.
To be absolutely certain you kill every motherfucker in a room, throw 2 grenades. Not 1, not 3.
2
but
grenades
2.
and a fucking Mac. How you like my Mac 11, biatch?
The guy's like,
I'm Dick Tracy.
hey guys.
I guess in a lot of
There's a
ways,
pretty
this
cool
is kind
party.
of that's not inaccurate. Calling this like a Hong Kong Dick Tracy.
Big boy!
Like this is like Lips Manless and all the guys that get fucking wiped out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Making them eat lead.
A guy leaning across the car. Did I leave the stove on before I came to this raid? Oh, now it's about to get really exciting.
I thought he was just laying on the flame like a dead body, and then he moves. I'm like, ah!
What, you don't light your cigarettes that way?
No, oddly enough. I use a candle shoved in someone's ass.
I haven't seen that on film yet.
Girls on film.
The big reason that John Woo wrote a film and directed a film with police as the leads is because in all of his other big blockbusters up to this point it focused on gangsters, and he was getting criticized by the Hong Kong public for kind of glamorizing that life. And he's like, you know what? I'll make a movie about fucking cops, kind of.
Fucking cops. Bitches leave.
I swear I can't remember if I left that stove on.
You should have done that before you left, bro.
But it makes for
Bruh.
a much better scene right now.
Could be jumping right in the action. Nah, we load guns.
He's
That's right, motherfucker.
he's confident in his skills.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I did leave the stove on. Yep, left the stove on.
Honey?
Hello, my honey. Hello, my honey. Hello, my honey. Well, boys, I believe we have a full-on... Forget Mexican. I think we have a full-on Latin American standoff.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's so full on, it breaks the single country and goes straight on to subcontinent.
I'll call it a Spanish standoff.
Completely different hemisphere.
An entirely yeah. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oh. It's like the one guy that tries to shoot Pierce Brosnan in the beginning of GoldenEye.
Remember, children, words are harmful and they will get you shot. Oh, sick burn, man.
What a line. Just images of him just shooting shit in his backyard. Fuck you, turd.
Is
Okay.
that how you deal with a dog that's shit in the backyard?
Shit. Yep, that's true. High caliber. Just gets rid of it. Boom.
Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Is he explaining diarrhea?
Yep. Kawaii?
I was gonna make sweet love to him, though.
I'm hearing the ODST porno sex in the background.
Yo. One of the best porno sex ever.
Thank you.
I can finally shit.
You can't say uncle after a gunshot and just make it go away. That's like when someone's twisting your arm. God.
We'll allow it. Anyone else want to scream, Uncle?
Brother.
Smoke grenades. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That's a really explosive smoke grenade.
It's like a Sam Stone fart.
Yeah. I mean, which would justify them trying to get out of there, yes. Many have tried. None have succeeded.
Man, that armory is well stocked.
God, you can see the wire that he's coming down. Perfect place for a Wilhelm scream.
I mean, it was no surprise to me that...
You are your own worst enemy?
Yes, well, true. But they made a video game set in, I guess, the John Woo-verse.
Yeah.
Because, I
The
mean, fucking...
Woo-verse.
Look at this fucking thing. It's like me playing, like, Hyrule Warriors. Yeah. Like, just nothing...
I mean, a lot of the gameplay in Max Payne owes
absolutely
shit ton to John Woo.
Oh, you may have seen this episode a couple weeks ago. You know what other game cover Brian Wood designed?
What?
Max Payne.
Oh, shit. Best video game to movie translation ever.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat.
Until Assassin's Creed has come out.
Followed by Silent Hill.
I even enjoy Silent Hill 2. People give it shit, but
I never saw it. I can't talk.
I felt that it did a pretty good job of being creepy.
Yep.
And then the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah.
I own
Because they're better than the games.
I own the first one.
Says the guy that's never played the games.
Yeah, so I won't take you as your word as gospel.
No.
Commentaries and those available now. Well,
Not so much
Reviews.
commentary,
commentaries,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
special episodes.
Yeah. What, by the time this comes out, we'll have 4? 5 almost?
We'll have the first.
I think the
3
fifth one
up.
comes out like the same week that this one gets posted. Or maybe the
I
week.
mean, I gotta imagine at some point we'll do commentaries because they have a final film coming out.
Yeah. We'll see. Depends on the schedule.
I don't.
Now that ID42 is set for release.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, I
Ooh.
don't have it in the schedule.
Now that is one hell of a shotgun.
One perfect shot right there.
Yeah. Ghost Rider Mobile.
Yeah. Yes, this shotgun
Closest
has the
we'll get.
ability to turn you into Ghost Rider.
You know what? So far,
Watch.
this is the best Ghost Rider movie ever.
So yeah, seriously.
Look at that. This shotgun turns
That-
you
there you
into
go. There you
Ghost
go.
Rider.
There it is.
He's
Better
also
than the
shooting
Nick
the
Cage.
fuel tank.
He's got to be shooting explosive or incendiary rounds, too.
I mean,
Yeah, because in movie logic, if you shoot a gas tank, it'll blow the car up.
Yeah, I saw that on Mythbusters.
In real life
they
logic,
shot a
it
whole
won't
bunch of bullets
do
into a gas tank and it
shit.
did nothing.
Also, the same idea. Let's just bust it all. That's
And
awesome.
Remember, if you combine your revolver with your shotgun, you increase your firepower by 10 points.
Yeah.
leather print. That means it's cool. Or zebra print.
Now, those
That means it's
seats are cool. No one would ever suspect that car was transporting drugs and guns.
But wieners and buns? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's about close enough to that grenade. I mean, to be fair, that does absolutely nothing for a Beretta.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not. I mean,
Movie logic.
yeah, we've seen some bigger lapses, and
I mean, gas tanks exploding.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
mean, it made more sense for his
was that the
revolver
same
if he had
episode?
done that.
Was that the same episode where they tried to let the jet fuel Die Hard 2 style?
I believe so.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think they were just doing like a series
Action
of like
movie
action movie.
trope.
Yeah.
Like you can't shoot a lock off with a gun.
Yeah.
They also dove through the air with 2 guns to see if you would go into slow motion automatically and kill everyone in the room.
Yeah, that one actually confirmed.
Well, that's good to know.
Funnily enough, if you ever find yourself in a situation like Chow Yun-Fat or Tony Leung,
All the
Also,
time.
rolling on the floor
Yeah.
helps accuracy.
Tony Leung, the biggest thing I've seen him outside of this is Hero with Jet Li.
Why does that sound familiar?
I feel like I saw that.
It's the movie where like it rains arrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hero
Was-
by Enrique Iglesias plays.
Was he one of the bad guys or one of the good guys?
Good guy.
Good guy, okay.
He was punching at John Cena there. You can tell because you couldn't see him.
I'm impressed. He could.
I mean, he missed. Oh, look at that. Even Stephen Amell made the Matt Damon joke.
I shoot cops via friendly fire all the fucking time. What's your point?
I ate little pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
How do we know the thieves don't do that? They could have some code of ethics where they do.
Honor amongst thieves.
Uncharted 2.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Okay.
There's a lot of great one-liners in this movie.
I always wanted to work with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta where they swap identities. Worse than that, surely. Foxy,
I
Foxy.
just want to know who John
Say
Hammond
that
is.
you love. Wait.
The chalkboard in the back of the bar. John Hammond.
John Hammond?
Yeah.
The owner of Jurassic Park?
Apparently he's a big fan of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had to make his money somehow to open Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it couldn't all be from the flea circus.
Nope. Performing jazz at a jazz club.
Bitch, be cool.
Tell that bitch to be cool.
I was looking down for a second. I just heard, Good pick, Josh. Good pick.
I mean, it was this or Howard the Duck, guys.
Good pick, Josh.
Good pick, Josh.
To be fair, I don't think I've ever actually seen Howard the Duck, so.
Duck tits. Woo!
I mean, I know about that.
Well, you know, I have a birthday next year.
Do you?
Oh.
Or are we canceling it?
I don't know. I mean, they already canceled the apocalypse. I don't think we can cancel my birthday on top of that.
Yeah, hey, flick this to me. We blocked it out earlier, remember? Hey, there you go. Hey, all right, cool. Hey, see you later. So, what's happening in this movie? What's the plot?
Have you ever seen a really elaborate music video like Thriller?
There's a werewolf in this?
No,
Okay.
but it makes just about as much sense as that music
Okay.
video.
Fair
That
enough.
music video was made to
Are there eggs anywhere in this film?
What?
Hard-boiled eggs. Nowhere to be found.
I get it.
Just feel like it's a real big missed opportunity.
Now, if you guys were to ever enter a boat, would you enter that way?
Yeah. It's the only way I know how to enter a boat.
Ew, we got a gun on me.
Lieutenant. If you're nasty.
Superb writing.
Maybe you're a replicant.
Ooh.
Maybe he's the thing.
I guess it's equivalent to cops filling out paperwork every time they kill someone. Well, they hate doing it. And I don't know how to make paper toads.
Character development.
Mainly because I don't know what tune to write. Because I don't know you. Oof. I swear these guys hide guns in the most interesting places.
In the back of a Volkswagen?
You don't hide your guns around your house like the Hateful Eight?
No.
Uh,
I think I don't really have any guns to do that with.
Pawn shops all over Woodbridge, man.
Woodbridge Golden Pond, baby.
Yeah, but I don't like filling out paperwork either.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
yeah.
Then never do your taxes.
I don't. I pay someone else to do that.
You can do it for free on TurboTax.
You could ask Robbie to do it for free.
No.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Send you a pigeon.
My guy.
Oh, by the way, boss, I've been shot badly. Please look after me. That's odd. Most often, criminals don't suggest they go to the hospital after being shot. It's for all the questions they have to
That's
answer.
the reason, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. So it's weird. This one's like, yeah, hospital. You'll be fine.
But what we are about to get is like a fucking motherfucker of a gunfight in this place.
You don't have all your gunfights in hospitals?
No.
Huh. A sound that's enough to drive any man to a gunfight.
Just Chow Yun-Fat.
Oh, it's him.
The man in black they can't seem to kill.
Two-Face.
random, but I started playing Knights of the Old Republic. It's awesome. I'm like 2 generation consoles behind, but it's awesome. It's backwards compatible, so it's nice. I can play it on the 360.
That is currently free for Android apps if you have Amazon Underground.
Oh, wow.
Who knows if it'd still be free by the time this commentary gets released, because we're doing it a little bit ahead of time, but currently it is. I have it.
For those of you that like to time travel backwards.
Yeah.
It looks like Sam Winchester, but from Hong Kong.
Yeah. Always look right into the camera after you shoot someone.
Only if it freezes.
Where's the John Woo prequel where he was the cop? Foxy, Foxy, what's it gonna be?
Boom, boom, wow, boom, 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 wow, Foxy. Dun, 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 boom, boom, wow, boom, boom, wow, boom, boom, wow, Foxy. Dun, 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 dun.
That's where shit goes down.
All the shit.
So, this is going to be one long fucking take. But it's all one...
My penis is ready.
But it's all one set. So when they... In a scene where they get into an elevator to go to a different floor, they have that amount of time for the crew to have to change the set to make it look like a completely different floor. That's not an elevator to anywhere. It's just a transition time for them.
And Chow Yun-Fat's wearing his old man pants in this scene.
Yes, my grandfather would also wear his pants above his belly button.
And tuck his shirt in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, do you ever see your grandparents with a shirt on?
Would he
tucked
tuck
down?
it into his underpants, though?
No, I never have, Sam.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Go to nursing homes and run a survey. Oh.
No, it's just a dead guy.
Yeah. It's cool. We're cool.
Completely different dead Asian. He needs that to live, right?
Foxy.
Well, you didn't miss the first time.
Why do they let the guy with one eye drive?
You try to argue against him.
Yeah. You tell him he can't drive, Chris.
Motherfucker, you got one eye.
And he pulls out his explosive Uzi and just eviscerates you.
Yeah. You mean the lighter didn't explode and set him on fire?
He wasn't packing explosive rounds that time. He didn't have the shotgun that turns people into Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I call this shotgun my spirit of vengeance.
I'm the only one who can walk backward. I'm Ghost Rider.
He does have a shotgun in the comics that's like the Spirit of Vengeance shotgun.
He's knocking on the door.
Does each round he fire produce the spirit?
No, just hellfire bullets.
Oh. Not as
Only
fun.
burns your soul, not your physical body.
Not your pants.
Not your anus.
Well, then don't sign me up.
Is that mask on upside down? Isn't it the angle supposed to be over the nose?
You would think.
Now, Sam, what came first? This
Chicken or the
or
egg?
T2?
This comes before T2.
Okay.
Ah, where'd that cigarette come from?
Magic. Remember, he was the bulletproof monk.
It's true.
With Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
Flawless
The rest of the
movie.
film's great.
10 fingers, 10 toes, 20 reasons to die. But yeah, this is your Terminator 2 scene.
Yeah. A lot of things borrow a lot from this.
You're my son.
You're my Chow Yun-Fat. Oh, but not illegal.
It's Hong
It's the
Kong.
80s, man.
Yeah. Is this 80s? I just won this for 90s.
It feels 80s to me, but
I mean,
80s, American 80s could be 90s China. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know,
enough
you're
about
not
China.
wrong.
They are a little, like, behind in terms of, like, film quality. Like, you can just tell by the quality of film stock. I don't mean that the movies suck.
But you can't tell by the
But
way
like
I
the
walk.
clothing.
1992.
Yep.
So it would be
It's not
like
80s.
it'd be yeah, it would be concurrent with Terminator 2. They're both doing the shit at the same time.
Okay. But yeah, the
it's
clothing
like,
styles though.
It's like Dread and that.
Indonesian film, The Raid.
Yeah. Oh, I still need to see The Raid 2.
Oh, with Hammer Girl.
Sure.
She's one of the characters. It's
Okay.
It's in the trailer.
I haven't seen the trailer. All I know is that
I'm
there's...
just saying that wasn't a spoiler.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All I know is that there is a sequel to The Raid, and I should see it because I love the first one.
And they talked about doing a third.
And yet we can't get a Dread 2.
Better chance in the Indonesian market.
Well, Indonesia, let's make a Dread 2. Get well soon.
And
Nothing to
scene.
see here.
You should have brought lilies.
But they are lovely.
And he just gently caresses his face with the lily.
Or a silencer. Foxy, no. Try being something else. See if no one tries to kill you.
It's like if Chris Hemsworth dubbed him.
That's what.
Don't
Daryl
forget your
Hannah-
milk, kids.
That's what Daryl Hannah was trying to do at the beginning of Kill Bill Volume 1.
Oh, you don't know what her said.
Well, that was extremely easy.
It's just like the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Someone just had to take a sandstone shit in the hallway.
I don't have hemorrhoids, guys.
No, you just leave your enemies bloodied when you take a shit.
Yeah.
Naked babies.
Again, it kind of like has to do with like the original like plot to the film about dudes poisoning babies.
I would have accepted that.
It's like a two-person like shoot 'em up, like Sunset Riders or something.
Yep.
Wow. Intense but lax. Naughty bits missing. Damn. You're like, sorry for your loss of life.
This is an interesting way to play bingo.
It's like memory. You're trying to find the right.
Huh. We're doing roleplay now, huh?
Oh, 1991. Who is it?
Bingo. Wow, that was easy.
What? It just becomes a giant door, like some Willy Wonka bullshit.
That's not an answer.
Feng Sei. He's not worried about Tila Tequila. Topical.
Is it really?
Won't be by the time this gets posted.
Is it even at this point?
She just had a big Twitter meltdown.
Oh, did she? Oh.
Talking about reptilians and...
Ass fuckers from Mars?
Yeah. Well, it worked last time. It opens the door to my heart.
Let my love open the door.
Let my love open the door.
This city would be dead.
You failed this city.
Yeah.
Hollow.
Definitely metal.
His off days, he acts like MacGyver.
Motherfuckers like MacGyver. Nah, motherfuckers better than MacGyver.
Well, with what he's about to do, yeah. It's about the only time you'll ever believe they actually have a finite supply of bullets for their handguns.
Your mother. Oh! Sconed.
perfect fit.
Perfect fit, perfect aim.
Just like my dick.
Again, just like your dick.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta warm it up a bit.
Performance anxiety.
And release.
He was a robot all along.
I don't know what you were hoping for.
Well, they were looking for the box to open the... Because they're trapped. They're looking for the wires to open the door. I found a way to get past the locking mechanisms. Or I told you we need locking mechanisms on the door.
You mean like powered locks that come with every fucking car?
Guys, life finds a way. Except when electricity is involved.
Oh no, I'm touching insulated wires. Therefore, it's shocking me.
And causing flashbacks to earlier in the movie.
Not again.
Whoa, that worked?
It's like the X-Files in there.
Cigarette smoking man walks out. The fuck am I doing here?
The show hasn't even started yet. What the fuck?
I'm just a bit part actor.
Chris Carter walks out after him. I have an idea. And is gunned down by both of them.
Because that show started what? Now that I'm thinking about it.
93?
Yeah. So the following year. Was it a mid-season replacement or was it a September, like August?
I think it was an August
premiere.
Yeah, like normal.
A full season. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a full season that they had. So yeah, I guess they wouldn't do a mid-season replacement for it.
Stunts by Yun-Fat.
I found the Holy Grail.
There's the gun of Rambo.
That's right. M60.
Now, if you want to kill every motherfucker in the room, forget the
AK-47.
Yeah, get the M60.
Yeah.
Take out every computer in the room if Rambo 2 is to be believed.
That's right.
And a personal favorite in Lord of War.
Oh, yeah, well, he personally requests the gun of Rambo.
Yep.
That reminds me kind of similar. Remember in Lone Survivor when they're talking about the
Stunts.
horses? Like they want the horses, and then they're talking about like what kind of breed they want, and the one's like, I want this one. And he's like, yo, that one's expensive. And he's like, why? He's like, it's the horse of the fucking Lone Ranger, man. And they're like, yeah.
He grabs a gun and tries to choke him to death with it. If that ain't improvising, I don't know what is.
Or forgetting the gun's primary
Function?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of which, it is the AK he grabs for. When you absolutely have to choke the bad guy in the room.
Yeah.
Except no substitute.
I like how he's like, punched the eye.
At one point, they're going to realize the gun is loaded. I'm sure of it.
Not anymore. It's in like 3 pieces.
The power of Christ compels you.
You fool! I don't breathe.
Different film quality.
Dr. Police to you.
Hey, lady. That's doctor. Okay, doctor, lady.
Hey, what always fails, use a heel.
Like in wrestling. Because heel's a term for
Yeah.
bad guy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, he found a gun that was loaded.
See, it has the red tape. That's how you know it's not blanks.
Yeah. Didn't you see Die Hard 2, Josh?
Die harder.
Barely the director of that film saw this.
Not my least favorite Die Hard film anymore.
By like 2.
Well, I'll take
yeah,
Live Free or Die
yeah.
Hard over Die Hard 2. And
Yeah.
I'll certainly take With a Vengeance over Die Hard 2.
Yeah. I'd be half tempted to take With a Vengeance over Die Hard 1.
I wouldn't argue with you, but I'll take Die Hard 1 myself.
Yeah. It's one of those movies where you're like, well, all right.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
It was my introduction to the Die Hard series.
Do you
too.
like the original darker ending, or do you like the ending they went with?
For Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
the
unaware
original.
that there was a darker ending.
The original
Check
ending's
the
the
DVD,
best.
man. It should be. If it's my edition, it'll have it.
Force pull. Maybe that's what I'll watch when you guys leave.
I feel like I've seen this lead henchman in other stuff as well.
A lot of like stock villains in like Hong Kong films. You'll see him in like Jackie Chan movies, you'll see him in Jet Li movies. I feel like they all use the same
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen him
talent
like
agency.
escalate to like Hollywood status as well.
John Woo might have brought him with him.
I mean, to be honest, he's the best dressed out of that entire group there as well.
We need to clear this entire set. There's about to be a gigantic fucking gunfight.
Whoa. Damn.
Hey, guys, Dr. Police does not fuck around.
Dr. Cop. Dr. Copter? You can carry 3 at a time. Go.
Poison them.
Why don't you
Yes,
just
we'll
load-
poison the babies.
Why don't you just load multiple babies into each carriage? And
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop thinking logically, Chris. There's no room for that in this film.
well, now they're all gonna die.
This guy's been dead for like 20 minutes anyway.
I kind of want that guy's wardrobe.
That one?
Yes.
Do it. Oof.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
Whoa, that last switch turned on a gun.
Yeah. Apparently, people who made Jurassic Park saw this film too.
It's only like a year later. Now that we're evacuating them, they're shooting outside.
It's the tea room all over again.
Ugh.
Okay, well, let's just keep going.
There's your shattered glass.
Mm.
Fuck him. Hey, it's the Ecto-1.
Well, Josh's half chub just went to full chub.
I mean,
Not close enough.
yeah.
Just went to 3/4 chub.
Hey, look, it's the not...
DeLorean?
Yeah. I kind of have the same front.
Yeah.
Looks like a Volkswagen Golf that someone stepped on to kind of flatten out.
You don't do that with Volkswagen Golfs?
A human thing with a gun.
Sir,
I didn't know that the entire fucking time,
this
sir.
is Chow Yun-Fat you're going to battle with. When he's got 2 guns, he is immortal. In fact, I'm trying to remember what that line is. Like, one gun, he's a god. 2, he's unstoppable.
I imagine, if anything, it would be the other way around. One gun, he's unstoppable. 2 guns, he's a god.
I think you might be right.
I've never heard it. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
escalation
Logically.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I've got a Meyer bullpup. Ouch. Ugh. Put your dick away.
He's like, "This is that your? No, it's not your penis."
How dare you? My father was deaf.
I mean, that's usually how I answer the question someone asks me if I'm deaf. Just automatically smack him.
Content.
The Sam Stone face.
Yeah.
Give a guy a gun, he thinks he's Superman. Give him 2, and he thinks he's God.
That's it.
Barry Wong and John Woo. Doesn't say like what movie it's from or anything like that, but
Damn. Ooh, sick burn.
why not a school?
Okay, so the... No. Okay, yeah.
Stop it, phone.
So yeah, the main bad guy from this was in Black Mask.
Black Mass?
Yeah.
Black Mask?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
with Jet Li.
Uh-huh.
I said mass is in 2 S's.
Yeah. No, not the Johnny Depp film.
Oh, apparently Superintendent Pang says it in this movie.
Yeah.
I guess towards the end of it.
Sure.
Hey, John, get the camera out.
Wow. Cold as ice.
I'm glad that they made him a jazz musician.
He was in the Medallion. Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. So yeah.
Only when I sleep. It's coarse and
it's-
rough.
And it gets everywhere.
It's not always like that.
And it gets
He gets that one fact wrong.
Shattered glass.
You turned her against me. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, to blow up C4, you need a detonator. But what the fuck ever?
No. To blow up C4, you need to throw a grenade at it and hope it blows up next to it.
Of course. Of course.
Or just contact. I think with C4 is what blew it up.
See, it's like symbolic, Josh. They're coming out of cold chambers like men coming back from hell to save the earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Or like coming back to life from being dead and forgotten.
Because they have they have lots of guns. They have more than 2 guns.
Not any cop. Scum cop.
The best kind.
How do you make sure a body's dead?
Practice. I've been around.
See James Bond try and do shit like that.
That's how I play GoldenEye.
I think we had ourselves a Mexican standoff right there.
I shoot all the security cameras in GoldenEye.
Yeah, don't you get like an achievement or something?
You have to do it on Secret Agent or higher.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the N64 version of an achievement.
Bragging rights.
Yeah.
Or dick length. Metaphorical. Unfortunately, otherwise I'd be packing.
Now this year's clever.
This here. Why don't you take a look-see? It's a clever.
I love you. Oh, wait. They're bros. Fuck you.
As he power slides into your hearts. At least when Chow Yun-Fat shoots you with his shotgun, you actually get sprayed with the pellets.
Bowling, we call that a perfect strike.
Turkey.
Wait, did he just yell "get down" while picking her up?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Move, move, move! Oh, they finally paused the surgery?
I think this is a good stopping point.
That's a good save point.
Yeah.
I like how they've spent pretty much the last 45 minutes inside this hospital.
Yeah.
By the end of this film, it won't be a hospital.
It'll be like The Dark Knight, where it's just a pile of rubble.
Yep.
Shove it in their mouth. Gotcha.
I mean, outside of, all the things of breaking reality this film has done so far, things like adding cotton to their ears to muffle the sound of gunshots.
They're sensitive. Their eardrums are sensitive. They're fresh.
Yeah, but I can imagine that small amount of cotton isn't really going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Every little thing she does is magic.
Magic, magic, magic.
I've got the magic in me.
Hey, pretty cool, right? Yeah, we're just doing that ear, though. Your right ear's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh. Good thing you guys were actually cops. Me standing in the middle with just holding this ID out would have been real bad if you were gangsters.
We've established that the gangsters cannot infiltrate the cops.
Yeah.
Wait.
We've
no,
also
reverse
established that armed response units are perfect for escorting babies.
And perfect for restraint. We're cool.
You'll believe a man can fly away from bullets in this film.
It's either that or soak him up like fucking a sponge.
Mm.
Either line should be on the box.
He was ours too.
Shit.
Just like a kind of like a downbeat, like
I love how much that tickled you.
yeah.
Sam.
Just kind of like a downbeat, like.
Can't win them all, guys.
Well, if I remember correctly, don't they shoot a cop? Like, doesn't Chow Yun-Fat or Tony Leung?
Well, that baby's dead.
Yeah.
Please get the baby. Then I can die in
With
peace.
that man's dying breath, he holds the grip between both the rope and the baby.
No, it's okay, guys. He wearing a vest. He's
Ah.
fine.
Mm.
Well, if watching Haven has taught me one thing, wearing a vest helps.
Yeah.
Or Lethal Weapon 3.
Or 2.
Mm.
Well,
One, two just gets lit up. It's called a rewrite that saved him.
just like the rewrite that saved Sam Winchester at the end of season 5.
Beautiful one-take sequence here.
Yeah.
It's no old boy.
No. Because if it was, he would have brought a hammer to a gunfight.
I need to rewatch Old Boy. Maybe watch the American one too. Probably not though. Ooh.
Oh, shit's about to get real.
Yeah, that's like when you're walking in a video game and it auto saves and it does like that kind of jarring like
Or
you're like,
if
wait
it
a
has-
second.
If it has the load in the middle of a gameplay sequence.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
Is this the one take that you were talking about with the elevator?
Yeah, you're about to see the elevator in a second. That guy was the cop. Yeah. They're just like, oh.
Fuck.
He's definitely jacked to the tits.
Get over here.
He took forever to fall to the ground.
He totally killed a cop.
But he was a cop.
He
Oh, well.
Shoot yourself.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, you can still see on the floor, Scott. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, same essential set.
Yeah. They just had to really clean it up, change some furniture.
Drag the people away.
Yeah. Or have them walk away because they're not actually dead.
You clearly don't know anything about snuff films.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know how they do it in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no,
when you
all
die
these
in the movie, you die for real.
Yeah.
all these blanks are actually firing. It's the Crow all over again.
Too soon?
No.
I don't know.
Like 20. Whoa.
Well,
After all that crappy slow-mo, we had some crappy fast forward.
in relation to this film, yeah, it would have been too soon.
Yeah.
Hasn't
Oh,
hadn't
yeah.
even happened yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, Sam. God.
Oh, he's having a Scarface moment.
It's a pretty big friend.
Wah!
I shot a cop.
No, you didn't.
Ah! You're hallucinating. I'm hallucinating.
How can you conquer your fears if you can't conquer yourself? What does that mean? I guess we should have covered the windows, guys. Yeah, maybe.
Eh.
Shit.
If
they've been shooting
lit up.
Yeah, if they've been shooting at us from the windows the entire time, we maybe should have.
Shattered glass.
Fuck you.
Think
Yeah, they're still fine.
Maybe my birthday pick this year should be Shattered Glass.
If you want it.
I don't. It's not that good of a movie.
Be a lot of fuck yous from yours truly.
So typical.
Yeah. Your typical commentary.
It'd be basically the Star Wars prequels all over again.
Yeah.
Just every 5 minutes. Fuck you.
I hope you like this one. It's a grenade. Oh.
Grenade.
It's cool, Josh. He's wearing a bulletproof vest.
He'll be fine. If the Edge can survive, he can survive.
No, I just like how he went out of his way to show himself loading one grenade, which it can hold and fire, and then somehow didn't bother to reload and fire a second grenade.
He did what he had to do.
Because it didn't look cool the second time.
Yeah.
I can't tell the babies apart.
Hey, that's a really neat way to transport. It's cool, guys. He wasn't wearing a vest. He actually is dead.
I don't know. He just got back up.
No, different guy.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one still.
So what happens next?
Whoa. Well, the first squib didn't fire.
No.
Nobody slaps me if I
Now
don't ask
you're
for
a
it.
man.
Okay, so
Man.
saying she's deaf gets you slapped. Calling her a bitch gets you slapped and shot.
Well, she didn't.
Well, yeah,
She didn't slap him.
She's the one that got slapped. There's still people inside. How long is this?
Baby steps, Chris. Baby steps. There's still people to be killed.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
How many more people get killed?
How many more people have to die for you to have a happy birthday, Josh?
Yeah, this is so violent, Josh.
It's like our second or third or 10th most violent movie we've ever watched.
Scaring me.
Oh no, he shot a cop. No, he didn't.
You know how there's a character in Haven that like bullets just magically are drawn to?
Yeah, the Edge.
Yeah. It's a
The
complete
one that I've been making jokes about for the past like 5 minutes.
Chow Yun-Fat has the complete opposite ability.
The opposite trouble.
Yes. Are they counting up?
Clearly you don't know anything about Chinese incendiaries.
Clearly not. Apparently they go boom, I guess, when they hit 100.
Nobody cared who I was until I put the mask on.
You know, they're doing a really, really
It's
great
fine.
job at covering these windows.
It's fine, he had a bulletproof vest. The vest will break his fall.
Yep. Fuck you, man. I can still hear the gunshots.
You're not actually singing, Chow Yun-Fat. He's whistling.
That's the best kind of dubbing. Whistle out words.
Why did the blood hit the window? Is the window bleeding?
It is.
Oh!
That's pretty cool, right?
Burn my face.
That's pretty sweet.
Those are some fucking impressive.
Yeah,
Cotton swabs.
But he just like turns to the baby. It's just like, hey, I got that one.
Did he dodge the bullet? Oh, no,
Yeah.
he took the bullet. Gotcha. Whoa. His neck is full of explosives.
Make me want to become a father as I gun people down.
Oh, Jesus.
Simba.
We all know this child's gonna grow up to be the next Dexter.
Yes.
I mean, this is basically Dexter's origin story.
Yeah.
Oh, you just kissed someone's blood.
No, it's
Ew.
okay. The blood has magically disappeared off the baby.
You see him wipe it off.
Yep, that was definitely counting up.
Hey, we're still here, by the way.
Yeah.
Still victims. Ah, fire! My one weakness.
We must settle our differences like men.
Now shoot bullets at each other that are going to meet midway.
Why don't
hit
you
each
duck
other.
a little bit more, nurse?
Yeah.
Just out of the way.
Yeah. You're not flush against the floor.
You know, it's okay. Bullets go through people.
They do. Does he have?
Yes.
Okay. He's now more machine now than man. Clink.
Clank.
Oh, now you don't want to kill innocents?
Remember, his thing was like, why don't you just let all the patients go and just keep the cops?
Yeah. I do not remember that. But thank you for reminding me.
This is his watching Luke get electrocuted moment.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No!
You- I was say you had one chance and you wasted the bullet by hitting his gun.
That's a pretty big gun for like a single bullet. And like
Or the one that other guy fired?
the big one that killed.
Yeah, that was a
One
shotgun.
Eye. It's a pretty big shotgun. It looked like a fucking grenade launcher.
It's got a instead of having like a standard like the attachment is a drum.
It's got a okay. It's
Yeah, the gun itself without the drums, pretty much nothing.
Without the drum, it's just a shotgun.
Yeah, well,
gotcha. I've just never seen a shotgun with a drum on it. Then
yeah.
that's pretty exciting.
He hasn't
Just
armed it yet.
It's just a garage door opener. On a date?
He's totally jokering this shit. Rips his face off. He becomes a Terminator.
Rips his face off, becomes Nicolas Cage.
So are we still on the one continuous shot, Sam?
Yep. Yeah. There have been no cuts. At all.
Fuck this gun.
If I drop the gun, I'll move faster.
Well, apparently, like, John Woo wasn't satisfied with how the first run through went, with them blowing up the hallway, and so he was like, and you could kind of see it in that last shot a bit. So he took control of the demolition, like himself, for another run through, and fucking burned Chow Yun-Fat's back.
Oh,
And
jeez.
he was just like, "What the fuck?"
Damn it,
What, we're
John.
best friends.
I learned jazz songs for you and you burn me? Yeah, I can definitely see where that happened.
Now he's just firing flamethrowers at him. Baby's pissing. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Life finds a way.
The baby pissed the fire out.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit, there's still fire.
Yeah. Remember, guys, it's never stop, drop, and roll. It's find the nearest baby and have it piss on you.
That's my motto for life and fires. You guys notice this entire movie that it sounds like all the dubbing was done inside a steel-lined room?
Could have been.
It's kind of like a It also
Slapdash.
are we listening to a surround, like a 5.1 mix?
Possibly. Sorry, it sounded like he was like just covering his mouth. He's like, "Hey, stop there."
You're probably not wrong.
How do we make it sound like he's talking into a radio? Just talk through your hand. Australia. They should have just gotten Quentin Tarantino to dub this. Nobody dropped their guns.
Oh,
Titular line.
he said the thing. So what makes us even Steven?
No, that's Jackie Chan.
I was about to say. Wrong cop.
They didn't say slap yourself while saying you're impotent.
I don't think I like where this is going.
We all saw Hateful Eight.
I think this is taking more of a deliverance turn.
I mean, Just the difference is which hole. Whoa! Not bad.
He's dead.
Quick, everyone form a circle around him and take turns firing into him.
Just to make sure everyone gets a fair shot at killing him. Oh. So is this his soul going up to heaven?
No.
It was originally supposed to be, because originally his character was supposed to die, but
Riggs.
but all the producers were like, keep him alive.
Yeah, we might want to make a video game at some point. Have his character show up again.
I mean, obviously Tequila shows up in the video game, but I don't know if he does.
Yep, he does.
Oh, okay, well, there you have it.
Fight the thing.
Yeah. Be fun.
Oh, he's going to hate a certain time of the year in Alaska.
Antarctica. But yes,
Antarctica.
same thing. Just the amount of days that it's always light and always dark.
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to get to the Arctic with that. Okay.
Now it turns into an 80s music video.
Again.
Oh, Michael Dingo.
God. So yeah, man. That's
What, you can't read any of this, Jake?
Music.
No, that was just for helping the non-English speakers.
So yeah, that's hard boiled, man. What do you guys think?
Well, that was pretty good. Thank you for introducing me to it.
You're now all going to go out and look at all the other amazing John Woo films, right?
Really not.
Including Wind Talkers.
I said amazing, Sam.
Including Mission Impossible 2. Commentary available now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Truth.
I mean,
Truth.
Josh's favorite Mission Impossible movie.
But yeah. So happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh.
And yeah.
The end.
This is Yep.
In case you couldn't tell.
This has been another Geek Out commentary. A special Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Josh.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Good night.